Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for joining me today. TucsonCoinshow.com for any time in January. You can make it down there. OldPuebloCoin.com. And if there's ever coins for sale from the videos, they are in the video descriptions in the link. And today, I want to talk about a small discrepancy that you may see or may not see when you have read or looked at terminology on Mercury dimes, and you see something that says full bands, which are those bands in the middle, and then you see another one, FB, you see another one that says FSB, full split bands. And so today we're going to talk about just what the difference is between full bands and not full bands. For those of you who are all new to this, let's talk first and foremost about what is full bands and what are not full bands, and then I'll talk about full split bands. So if you look at the Mercury dime on the reverse, this item in the center, the axe, is called a fasces, and it has a strap at the bottom, a strap in the middle, and a double strap at the top. Generally speaking, the bottom and top straps are pretty much always fully split, and that middle one is where we get a little variety. Now, these two coins both look like they're full bands, but if you take a closer look at this coin, there are actually areas where the band is incomplete. This is actually not a full band. So not a full band. This one is a full band. You want to see a really crisp, clear, clean line all the way across. And I probably have some that are even stronger than that. And as far as what the terminology is here, we'll get to that in just a moment. And it's going to take a little help from my friend, the drawing board. So we're going to go back to the drawing board. Probably should have done this a long time ago with lots of things, but the drawing board, here we go. So on a full band, so when you look at the Mercury dime and you've got your top and your bottom, and then it's that middle band, right, that we've been talking about here, it needs to go all the way across, right? So you cannot have any little breaks in that. So if you get a little break in that, then all of a sudden it's not a full band. All right, we all understand that concept. So what's a full split band? What did it mean and what does it mean today? Well, that's the weird variation, because currently you will still see Annex putting coins out with an FSB for full split bands, and you'll see the other companies just use FB for full bands. Well, as early as the 1997 PCGS grading book, PCGS does not recognize FSBs, only FBs. Currently, my understanding of Annex is that Annex, FSB and FB to them are interchangeable. They mean the same thing. But it used to mean something completely different. And this is where it gets kind of fun. This is where the drawing gets really insane. Okay, so now we're going to look at a actual, if you're looking at a side view of what this area may look like on the fasces with the full split bands. It has to do with how high the bands are raised up, not whether or not this center line is complete. So a full split band would have to do with, well, not only is it split, but are those bands going to be, just up a little bit and then split? Or are you talking about something where it's got the full rounded bands at the top? So that's the difference on these. It's actually going to be a side view. And so that is the thing that you're looking for on a full band versus a full split band. You can see why nobody does it anymore. And in fact, the thing to really be careful for, and this is something that they mention in the grading guidebooks, is you really want to be careful on a full banded coin, because you have that really fine line there, and the value can change for a coin based on whether or not that line is complete, and someone can take a sharp tool and can actually gouge that line. People have skills that I don't have, and they can very carefully make that line appear that was not there. And in that case, you really need to look close. What you'll see will be what will look like scratched metal. So one of the reasons why we watch out for coins that are artificially toned is because oftentimes they are hiding something. So if you have that scratched metal area, the metal will be a bright color, just like if you scratch something. But if it is, the whole coin has been retoned artificially, they can hide that really well. So there you go. There is a little bit of kind of a historical lesson there on full bands, not full bands. Does this matter? Well, somewhere it matters. If you just want to collect Mercury dimes or any other series where they talk about a strike making a difference, you don't really need to pay attention to the strike patterns. You can go ahead and purchase the coins you want, but just realize that there are people out there who pay premiums for coins that have a stronger strike than those that do not. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.